This is kind of like going on to my other video, but besides the female, it can happen in male too because it's males and females. This specific negative Rh antigen, dominant antigen specifically, yes, it's over these hybrid bloodlines, but specifically, I do believe wholeheartedly that this trait is literally signaled through past traumas, so many losses in your life. Like literally, it's signaled through loss, through bad things, traumatic things happening through people's life. That literally, I talk about the recessive and the dominant. Obviously, yeah, as humanity, we have free will to do what we want. But I believe there's a spiritual aspect to this as well, that this trait, this nasty trait, and I believe, yes, it is, you encounter these types of people, it is a nasty trait. Because what it does is people can't lose, they don't want to lose, want to be winning, want to be on top, dominant, right all the time, nonstop. And it's just like, where are we at? You want to be right all the time. Obviously not losing, dominant, because obviously, yes, dominance comes with all this, especially this trait. And when you suffer defeat in your life, and it activates, and it's done through trauma, and it's continuous, this trait is going to be activated, like, I believe, out more than a lot of people's, especially if you've had more loss than a lot of people you know. I believe it's going to be activated a lot more than others. And you are going to be a nasty person eventually one day when you grow up. Really nasty. And some people it takes a toll, but some people it's just like they become excellent gaslighters, they become excellent manipulators, they just become nasty people in general, I'd say. And you think of your modern day, like what, CEO, maybe a director of a film company, people like this, like people that are in higher levels of position are like this. They've probably had a lot of trauma through their lives, or maybe not. It's probably been passed down through different lineages, and basically through this is like a curse, or it's like, you can call it generational curse, or you can call it like, it's been activated and passed on to their lineage, to them, so later on they really become excellent gaslighters, manipulators, just really straight up nasty individuals in general. And it just, I can't help it but to think there is a spiritual aspect to this as well. That maybe it's just like people know about this, but they don't really know like all the ins and outs of it. But need in mind that even if it's like generational, I believe honestly black magic and different things, like especially if our the bloodlines with the blood types have been spliced and sequenced, tweaked, that it's hit some people a lot harder than others, and especially to do with narcissism in people. You can post down in the comments, have you ever like met some narcissists, some controlling people, some sociopathic people that seem like sociopaths that are a lot controlling, more dominant than others? Let me know. But with this trade and this gene, yes, no doubt about it. Years of trauma are passed down through lineages. It is a curse, and it is awful in general. So, Fire 9, Rising, Pegasus Reborn, out.